Hey, my name is Raymond and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a simple brownie recipe. So let's get started.
The ingredients needed is salt, baking powder, flour, cocoa powder, sugar, and you need an egg, oil, and water. For the equipment, you need an 8x8 pan, a bowl, a spoon, 1 cup, 1/2 cup, 1/3 cup, 1/4 cup, and 1/4 teaspoon. For step 1, you want to preheat the oven to 350 degrees or 400 degrees. For step 2, I'm adding in my dry ingredients. I'm starting off by adding in 1/2 cup of flour. This is my favorite type of flour. Next, I'm adding in a 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. Cocoa powder and cacao powder are the same. Now I'm adding in a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Try to find baking powder without aluminum. And I'm adding in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You can use any type of salt if you're choosing. Lastly, to finish up the dry ingredient process, I'm adding in 1 cup of cane sugar. You can use cane sugar or granulated sugar. I find that cane sugar is less acidic than granulated sugar. For step 3, I'm mixing up the dry ingredients. Now for step 4, it's time to add in the wet ingredients. I'm adding in a 1/2 cup of oil. I love olive oil, it makes everything taste richer. Or you can use vegetable oil. Next, I'm adding in a 1/4 cup of water. I'm using a water bottle just to show you how simple making brownies can be. And lastly, I'm adding in 1 egg to the mixture. Let me know the difference between white and brown eggs. For step 5, I'm mixing up the dry and the wet ingredients. This consistency is just like boxed brownies. And for step 6, I'm grabbing the 8x8 and I'm using butter to coat around the pan. This 8x8 pan is a non-stick pan. I like using butter so I can have that buttery flavor in my brownies. If you don't have butter on hand, you can use oil to coat around the pan. And now for step 7, I'm pouring in the brownie batter into the 8x8 pan. Once added, I'm using the spoon to spread the brownie batter throughout the 8x8 pan. And I'm using a wooden pick to evenly distribute around the edges. And now for step 8, I'm adding the brownies into the oven on 350 degrees for 40 minutes. To speed up the time, preheat the oven to 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Once the 40 minutes are completed, I'm using a wooden pick to double check. Lastly, for step 9, I'm cutting the brownies into squares. Overall, it was hard for me to locate a simple brownie recipe, so I decided to come up with my own recipe. One day I was craving brownies and I did not want to go to the store to get acidic box brownies. While doing research on YouTube videos and articles, it kept leading me astray. So I asked God to provide me with the measurements on how to make brownies, and these are the measurements you're seeing here today. And if you want to add chocolate chips, I would recommend adding a 1/2 cup. I haven't tried it yet.
I hope I taught you something new today. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to comment down below. I hope you have a great rest of your day, but in the meantime, peace.